Welcome to News in Brief from Marjayat Global Network. Speech by Ayatollah Shirazi at the end of Ashura Day. Following an annual custom, the Grand Religious Authority in Jewish Ayatollah Shirazi made a speech at the end of Ashura Day. The big number of mourners of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, were also listening to this speech by Grand Ayatollah Shirazi at his central office in Holy Qom. In this speech, Ayatollah Shirazi appreciated all the efforts for reviving the name and legacies of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and then made remarks on various topics. Muharram ceremonials continue at Ayatollah Shirazi's central office. The commemorating ceremonial of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, in the 11th day of Muharram month was held at the central office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom. In the ceremonial, which was held at the presence of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi and scholars, students, as well as the public visitors, the lecturers clarified on different dimensions of Imam Hussein uprising, and the participants honored the memory of Imam Hussein with poems and eulogies. These ceremonials are held in morning and afternoon shifts in Arabic and Farsi for 13 days. SRW condemns violation of Shias' religious and human rights in Egypt. In a message released by Shia Rights Watch, this human rights organization pointed to the closure of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, mosque in Egypt and slammed the Egyptian Awqaf Ministry for its violation of religious and human rights of Shia Muslims in this country. In addition, this message by SRW addressed the Egyptian government and the religious scholars of Al-Azhar University and demanded them to respect the social, religious, and the international common rights of Shia citizens in this country. On the 9th and 10th day of Muharram month, the Egyptian Awqaf Ministry closed the Shia mosque of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and labeled the Shia rights as anti-Islam. Head of ISWF meets with political and social figures. Sheikh Muhammad Taqi Zakari, the head of Imam Shirazi World Foundation in Washington, D.C., held meetings with political figures in the UN and some EU Parliament members. In these meetings, latest situations of Islamic countries and their Shia citizens were discussed. In addition, developments in war-torn countries of Syria and Yemen, critical situations of Bahrain, terrorist movements, the withdrawal of occupants from Islamic countries, granting the nations the right to contribute, as well as topics such as social and religious freedoms of Shia Muslims in some Islamic countries were discussed. Imam Shirazi World Foundation appreciates efforts for commemorating Ashura Day. Imam Shirazi World Foundation published a message in which it appreciated all the efforts by government forces, organizations, foundations, and all religious, social, and preaching centers for commemorating Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, on Ashura Day. This foundation also thanked the big works of lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, in the entire world, and appreciated their efforts for providing cultural, security, and other services to Imam Hussein mourners worldwide. In its message, ISWF said that the human values of Karbala uprising can prepare the grounds for global justice and the unchaining of the oppressed people across the world. Head of AhlulBayt Institute visits religious groups. In their visits to religious groups of Imam Hussein mourners, the director and some members of AhlulBayt Institute talked to managers of these groups. In the end, AhlulBayt Institute helped these groups with some financial aid. AhlulBayt Institute is a center dependent to Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Iraq. Religious activists and Islamic missionaries meet in holy Karbala. In their trip to the holy city of Karbala, Mr. Ahmed Ufi Asadi, the director of Baghdad Culture and Islamic Center, along with some religious and social activists, attended at Karbala Culture and Islamic Center. In this meeting, Sheikh Ali Mujahid, the director of Karbala Culture and Islamic Center, hosted these religious and social activists. In this session, religious topics about Imam Hussein rituals were discussed by both sides.